Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you sees me. Tell me hello when you come in. Give it a couple of minutes or a minute here. We'll see some faces, see some comments. See if anybody's gonna join us or if it's gonna be all by myself. Hello, Miss Jean-Ann. All right.
I just saw the heartbeat.
Hello, Beverly, Carla, Maria, Constance. Hello, hello, everybody. Okay, now that I see people are coming in. Okay. Of course, we're using the Unique in the Creek rail board. And I'm using this 12-inch welcome sign. I believe I got it from Laurie and Unique in the Creek. I tried finding it on the site, but I couldn't find it. She does sell other welcome signs though, so I mean it don't have to be this particular one. I have several different ones. It could even be like home sweet home or welcome to our home, just whatever. But there's that. I'm also gonna be using a greenery bush. This cream and black dot, or Swiss black dot I should say, 1.5 inch ribbon, and this 2.5 inch cream ribbon. So there's that. And I'm using this jute mesh. It's from Joann's. It's like their fall stuff. It's only 18 foot of it, but it's good because it's more than enough for a rail. Hello, Miss Laurie. Hello, Nancy. Hello, everybody. Of course, it's 10 inch by 18 feet. I did get this at Joann's. I'm not sure if Laurie sells anything similar or not. I forgot to look for this. But you can even use plain jute if you wanted, or white, whichever. Of course, this is more of a cream on the sign. That's why I kind of chose the cream ribbon and stuff. Let's see. I think that was it, wasn't it? Okay, so, hey guys. Hello, hello. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it down. Of course, I got my little pipsqueak nephew with me to help me. Jace, you wanna say hi?
Hi.
So, okay. My floral is actually a tower that I made. Um Monkey's Creations actually has a tutorial where she made one. I think hers is 3-sided. I done mine 4-sided. I just used the closet made shelving unit that you see like in your closets or pantries or whatever. I got 4 of those 6 foot long. I got, I think the bottom is 2 foot by 2 foot plywood, an inch thick. I got 2 of those, and then I got a Lazy Susan Mechanics to put in between the 2 by 2. And then I put the shelves, I just zip tied them together to make the square out of them. And with the shelving units, you can buy these little things where you connect them onto the wall. They're like a little straight piece, a hump, and then a straight piece, and you screw them into the wall. I use those to connect it to the plywood. And then I got like 30 some buckets from Dollar Tree, the little paper waste baskets. and I just zip tied them on, and I have, let's see, 4, 5 or 6 rows, and then in the top I also put 3 down in the top. So, but yeah, he's with me again, Nancy. But that's just kind of a quick breakdown. Like I said, Michelle from Monkey's Creation, she done like a tutorial on it, so if you want to check that out, you can. But like I said, I just done mine with 4 sides. I needed more storage than just 3, so, and I don't have room enough to do 2, so that was how I done that. Okay, so let's get back to this. I'll bring it down to the board. You're welcome, Stephanie. And let's get started. Okay, so we have this, so I'm gonna kind of move it out of the way. And give me a piece of the mesh, bub. Thank you. Okay, I took the mesh, and it is 16 inches long, and you're gonna need, let's see, 12 pieces at 16 inches. And I'm just kind of doing the woodland ruffle method. I know we've done this before, but this one is so much easier. And I'm doing this to, I've been making wreaths and all that stuff for a craft show I'm going to be in September, so I thought this one would be good for that, like as an everyday kind of wreath. So, because a lot of people come looking for Christmas gifts and all that. So, of course, you just roll it a couple of times. Take this side, roll it a couple of times, and then just scrunch it up the middle. Bring it together. You got your little bow tie. Now you can do curl side up, because see this side, you can kind of see the curls more, or you can do it to where the flat part shows a little more. And I'm actually going to use the flat part this time, since I've got ribbon and greenery to be using. So we're going to use the flat part. So, hello everybody. And just get your little nubbin, and this is like a thinner kind of mesh, so the little rubber bands will go around it and actually does hold this, whereas some of the other thicker meshes a rubber band won't hold. It'll actually, the middle will kind of push out. So, but there's that. I'll do a couple more along the way. That way for people that comes in late or wherever, we can do it to show them. Where will your show be? It will actually be in West Virginia. So, let's see. I think I'm going to use the middle and outside, and the middle and the inner side. So I'm just going to go ahead, do both of these. You can go ahead and do them closed. It's actually a local craft show at our fall festival, so back where I'm from in West Virginia. So, okay, then we're just going to get our pieces, and I'm just going to slide it in there. Now this one, reason I'm using 2 pieces is because we really don't have to worry about hiding our design on this one, because I'm pretty anal at hiding your design on your sign. So, actually, do 2 here. Alright, maybe I should have done, so I'll do, yeah, okay. Alright, I knew I should have done the outside, sorry guys. Foul ball there, so let's redo. That's the awesomeness of zip ties. You can change what you're doing. So we're going to do the outside hole and the outside of the board. Then we're gonna do the middle hole and the outside hole. To me, that was just a little too close for words, so. Alright, so let's try this again. So, okay, let's do that one. And again, like I said, I'm doing curl side down. Just put your little nub through there. Oh yeah, I like that a lot better. See more of the wood design. Okay. So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 rows of ribbon, which I normally just do 1, but we're gonna do 2. So let's grab our ribbon, and I cut these 12 inches and then I dovetailed them. So grab these. Hello, Miss Sharon. And we're just gonna kind of stack them. And we're gonna fold them in the middle. That way we know where to scrunch up the middle. There. And then we're just gonna bring it up, do the V. Make sure they're kind of the same, but they're not, so I'm gonna have to adjust it. So you just come down here and adjust your V where you need it. Okay. Still kind of messed that up, didn't I? Oof. We're striking out all kinds of times here today. There we go. Alright. So there's that. Grab your rubber band. Stick it around. Just make you a little nubby on the end here, as Laurie calls them. Just looks like a little nub sticking out. Alright. Get our ribbons to position how we want them. I already have one made up, so we're just going to go ahead and just take your zip ties. Just go over the same ones you used for the mesh. And of course, if you're a little more coordinated, which I'm really, let's do that. Which I'm really not. You can do the mesh ribbons and your florals all in one zip tie, but this old girl isn't that coordinated. So okay. So there's our zip ties over the other ones. Hello, Tina. All right. And we're just gonna get our greenery bush. All right. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So alright, so that ain't gonna work, so we'll just have to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I want some here. Well, let's just do 1, and if I don't like the look of that, then we'll come back and change. Like I said, that's the beauty of these boards. You don't like something, all you gotta do is cut the zip tie, start over. Take this off, and I'm not sure where this greenery bush come from, guys, so it's any type of greenery. I try to get one. Of course, this has got a little bit of like a white, like flower seed pods or whatever you want to call them on it, so I thought this would work with it. Kind of as an everyday wreath, so. Alright. Let's put those to the side. That's what that looks like. I don't know, it's got like little, like a regular little vine, and it's got like a fern and some other type of fern, and then like I said, these little white dot thingies. So, okay. So let's see where. Yeah, we'll go with the top on that. So let's go ahead and put our ribbon in. I have to tighten up the other one, and I don't quite tighten it yet. Alright, because I'm going to put. No. Now we're hiding. You know what? Let's see. Yeah. It look like just one. Alright, guys. Help me make up my face. So, alright, you see the mesh there. So, should we just do one ribbon tail? And then, let me fan this out a little more. That way you kind of get the idea. One ribbon tail in the greenery. Because you're going to kind of lose seeing what your mesh looks like in a way. Or should we do two ribbon tails in the greenery? Kind of like it both ways, but I don't know. You're kind of losing the look of the mesh.
I like it with one. So you can
You
see
like
the
it with
mesh.
one?
Yeah. So you can see the mesh.
Yeah, I'm kind of iffy myself. Here we go.
I like that better because you can see the mesh and everything.
Alright, guys. Help me make up my face. Too much ribbon? That's what I think too, actually. Yes, they do ribbon. Okay, we're 1 and 1.
Too much ribbon.
1 and 1. Come on, guys.
We just need one more ribbon. Maybe.
Come on, tell me what y'all like the best. Just one ribbon in the greenery? Or two in the greenery? One. Okay, okay.
Okay, one wins.
We're gonna go with the one then. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
Break that. Get rid of
Get rid of that one.
I think that's the wrong.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna cut both.
So, alright. Thanks for helping me make up my face.
Yeah.
Now everybody's saying one. Okay, here
One
we
ribbon.
go. Everybody woke up now. Okay, so we're just gonna put the zip tie on the outer parts of both of the nubbies in the mesh. So
greenery looks nice.
Yeah, that's what I think too, y'all. After I was like, oh, let's do two. Let's change it up a little bit. Then I was like, you're hiding all that pretty mesh actually, so. Right.
One ribbon. Everybody's waking up now.
Yeah, everybody's. Alright. That up a little bit. Alright, so now that's slid in here. Going down a little bit.
That is a lot
Horse. Ribbon. Alright, give me a second. Keeps catching on the mesh, so
don't put it on fire.
get it where it pulled the thread there. Okay. So then we're just gonna zip tie that in. Alright.
Pipsqueak is a good
He does, doesn't he, y'all? I told y'all he does. I actually had him help me pick out everything for this, to be honest, so.
almost everything. You picked out the greenery.
Yeah. Picked out, like, you helped me pick out.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of love it that way. Love it that way.
Yeah, me
Ew.
too.
I love it that way.
Me too. Okay. Yeah, quit messing with it because it's just gonna
Much better.
change anyway. And we'll just. I should have put that in the back. Should have twisted that. Good gravy. Wasn't paying attention.
Much better.
There we go. So I want this little white flower pod up front here. So, okay. Jiminy's, once we make up our mind. Alright, so now y'all see it.
That looks
So that does. It does look a lot better. I do like that better because you can still see the mesh. So, okay. Alrighty, now that we got our pattern.
first one. Now we gotta go on to the second one.
Yep.
Tell me when you need more mesh.
Go ahead and give me one. I'll show them what we've done, which most know. The woodland ruffle or whatever you want to call it. Go ahead and give me a piece and I'll do one. Alright, again, I cut the mesh at 16 inches. Curl side up.
I love that. Layered.
Oh, I'm telling you, I don't remember who I seen do it, Nancy, and I was like, oh, genius. And because I hate, like, I'm so OCD, I hate, you know, stuff that just doesn't look done, so to say, I guess. So, anyway, okay. So then you just take the ends, curl them once or twice, scrunch it up. And like I said, you can just kind of get your bow tie. You can do curl side up or curl side down.
Looks like a fan.
And we are actually going to do curl side down. So get it, twist it in half or together, however you want to say, bring the ends together. Get your little nub, get your rubber band, and put it here. And here's your mesh. So, okay, so bring these in here. Zip tie them down.
Oh, I thought that was one big mesh that you had done on the first one.
No.
Not weird.
Alright, get that out from underneath here. Too much of it underneath. Alright. I'm gonna tighten them up. Yeah, like I always see like those little fuzzy ends, like where it's just a thread, you know, where it's coming undone. Then I hate to think, well, what if that catches on the mesh, which is a bad habit of doing anyway, and then it keeps pulling it, and then it's going to look awful. So whereas if you singe it, you know, it's not going to go anywhere. So that's why I started doing it, because I was like, customers, you know, they want a nice wreath and they want to keep it that way for as long as they can, so, and I don't blame them. So again, we're just taking our zip tie and you're going to bringing it up and around the nubbins, both of them. So there's that. Get our tails, put them in. Yeah, see, it's starting to come undone anyway. I know I've already. I guess it's just the ribbon itself, apparently. Alright. Then I need to pay attention to what I'm doing here. Aw, well, awesome, Sharon. Like I said, I think it looks better anyway. Let's put it that way. Alright, let's flip up. Whoops. Come out. Alright, where'd you come out from? Right there. Hey, Bob, can we get some glue? Because that's actually kind of split in there a little bit, so.
It works out, please.
Good grief, that's done. There it goes.
Why did it come out?
I don't think it was going to.
It should be.
Only thing, this is starting to split here, so I'm gonna put a dab of glue on there. Make sure it stays.
Ooh,
It ain't gonna go anywhere.
Just touching it. It's probably hot.
It's a little hot, but heck, I can't even feel the ends of my fingers anymore.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, probably because you burnt them to death.
Pretty much. Life of a crafter. Well, it is.
Life of a crafter. I can't feel the tips of my hands.
Nope. The tips of my fingers burn them so much. Okay. So then, get this. Go ahead and whack part of this off.
I'll just.
Yeah, I kind of tend to do that too because the wire does tend to start sliding out. So usually after lives, I go back and I cut those ends of the wire off. Yeah, Tina, that's another, I end up, yeah, doing that as well. So, because that's the reason usually it catches on the mesh like it does, is those little wire pieces. Alright, so let's just get that slid down in there. So yeah, that's a good tip too, Miss Tina. Alright. Just separate it out a little bit. Alright, I love these. Let me see. I'm liking that. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Cut that off some more. Pull this, make sure it's tight enough.
Cut it off.
Alright, guys. Interesting. So here's kind of one half, I guess you could say. I'm liking it. It's turning out pretty. Alright, so let's go over to the other side. Good, our zip ties, and again, outside hole to the outside of the board. And the middle hole. And the outside hole. Alright, so there's that. Go ahead and grab me another piece of mesh, Bub. And again, we're just doing a woodland ruffle. 16 inches. Ah, where did that red come from?
Red what?
The red piece in there for some reason. Piece of fuzz. Ain't nothing over there red for. Okay. I don't know.
To have fuzz on it.
Yeah, who knows?
Or I know it couldn't come from me because I'm not wearing red.
Right? That's hard to tell. Probably come from the manufacturer that way. Okay, so curl side up. Take the ends, curl them once or twice, 3 times. Use a clip, clothespin, whichever. Turn it around. Same thing with the other side. Curl, now bring them together. Get your little kind of bow tie look there. Bring it in like you do your ribbon. Kind of make that V shape. Get a rubber band and
Put it on.
Yep.
You done broke it. How dare you?
Yep. Try again.
Not break this.
Thank you. Yes. Sprinkle me everywhere, guys. The more the merrier. Greatly appreciate it. So there's our petal, so to say.
Are you
Get
using
the
this one
nubs.
next?
Put it in, of course, curl side down. Tighten down in there. Me and Unique in a Creek would appreciate the spreading the love, so to say, sprinkling the love, whatever you want to call it. All right, again, ribbon, cut it 12 inches. This ribbon is available at Unique in a Creek. I did write the number down for it in the post. I'm sure she probably has cream ribbon. I, again, didn't really get to search for it. I did try the number that was on the roll and it didn't come up like the switch dot did, so if it is a cream ribbon, it's not exactly what I'm using, but it don't matter, it don't have to. So again, fold it in half so you can find your center. Scrunch up the center, bring it around for your V shape. Squeeze it out the bottom to get your nub. And put your rubber band on. I was going to kind of make this a fall one and use like fall flowers and stuff, but then I was like, I need some everyday stuff for my craft shows. I was like, well, we'll just do this. And
Yeah, because you're going to use that for your pumpkins.
So I may do another one on a live and use fall colors, I guess. So, okay, again, we're putting the zip tie around the two nubbins on your mesh. And we're going to slide in the ribbon. Get it separated out here. Alright, and grab one of our little greenery bushes. And again, I want to make sure white, the little white flower buds, I guess, are on the top. And we're going to slide that right down in here too. Get it down in here. Good and tight. Alright. And just kind of bush it out so you kind of see everything in the bush there. Fluff it out, whatever you want to call it. Alright. So, next row.
Can I see the back? I came on late.
Don't really need to see the back, but I'll just use a 12-inch sign. I'm using the outside hole and the outside of the board, and then I'm using the middle hole and the outside hole. So this is the rail board we're using. Sorry, Barbara. Didn't mean, if I sounded rude, didn't mean to. Just saying, it's kind of explanatory by me adding these in here. So, okay. Get our mesh. Get it down in here. Move it over a little bit. Get our other woodland miracle. Bring it in. All right. Then ribbon, cut it 12 inches. Just kind of stack them. And fold them in half.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then scrunch up the middle. Bring it around like your V. And here we go. Turn a rubber band around it. All right. Grab another zip tie. Grab me a drink real quick, y'all.
I bet you're thirsty.
All right, then we're just gonna put the zip tie in the middle hole. Use the outside of the board. Again, we're going around both of the nubbins. Just barely close the zip tie. Gonna slide in your ribbon tail. Oh, here we go. Ribbon kitchen on everything. And just gonna fan out our tails.
Are you still? I can't
No,
see.
I'm not, Miss Barbara. I quit April 1st, as a matter of fact. It was just getting to be too much. I was just a key holder, and I was practically doing the manager's job. There it is. No, that one just.
You want some glue?
You have to. Yeah. That's what's happening. These have split where these go in. As I was saying, I was the key holder there doing the store manager's job and not getting paid for it, not getting the recognition for it. I was working 60 to 70 hours a week, and basically it wasn't enough. So, see ya. Of course, they offered me the manager's position, but I did not want the store manager's position. That's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. You know, I went there just to kind of make some money to help with our heating oil. And I didn't want to live there. So I was out of there. I didn't like how they treated employees. And like I said, what I done wasn't enough. So I quit. So
I don't blame you.
plus I wanted to do stuff this summer with my niece and nephew. We went camping. First time I got to go in about 3 years, because where we go was under construction and all that stuff. So
Now we don't have to.
We were pretty ecstatic that where we like to camp was open. So went camping for 2 whole weeks. So
It's nice.
It was nice. It was fun.
Yeah.
We had loads of fun. Tons of snakes and
Don't get me started.
frogs and crabs. And
Good for you.
yes, they didn't like it. They begged and begged me to stay, and I was like, nah. Okay, so this thinner, of course, we're going to do a little different than what we did the outer side, I think.
You think? Do you need
Maybe.
this too?
Yeah, I need one of those.
Here.
I don't know if I want to put 2 on each side or just 1. So let's see here. Usually I put 2 per hole for the center, but
You're gonna need
I don't know. Don't know. Running out of room here. Alright, so cut at 16 inches. And we're gonna curl that once or twice, or roll, I guess. And then do this side and then scratch together. And we're gonna bring this around. And
are you still working at Dollar General?
Randy was answering. That woman's question. Okay, so let's see. Should I do one? And then a bow? No. I need to go ahead and do 2, but let me put 2. Okay, this is gonna take a second for me to figure out, y'all. Okay. Because I haven't used like 2 of these on each in quite a while, so let me see if I can put 2 in this. Hold. So what I'm doing, show you. I'm going to take these, go opposite way because we need one mesh go this way, one mesh go this way. So I'm going to take the nubbins, put them together, and put them in the zip tie. Of course I can't put them in like that, but you see what I mean. I'm hoping this works. Guess we'll find out here in just a second. Okay. So make sure you've got both of them nubbins in there far enough to when you do your zip tie, it's going to bring them both, or grab them both, I guess I should say. This needs to slide that way. Might be too much, I don't know. Let me see how this is gonna go here. Alright, and then our outside hole and this one. Alright, grab me those pieces of mesh, bub. Alright. Do our woodland ruffle. And curl, scrunch. Around in a V. Of course, when I was in there last, the girl that is under me, she was the part-time key holder, is now basically the store manager, and she's basically doing what I was doing. But they've gotten some more people hired, whereas it was just me and 3 other people. So
You can't.
Alright, 16 inches. Curl. Curl.
I have one scratch. I can't read it. It's too dark.
I did do the rail board, and I want to do some more on the rail board. Um, Laurie chose me because of my rails to be on the design team. Like, I'm not what you say totally limited to just the rails, but I would like to do more on the rectangle boards, I guess I should say. I want to call them rails because that's kind of what they're called in the wire form, and so I keep calling them rails. But these are the rails, those are the rectangle boards. But I do plan on making a couple of those in my lives too. But rails are mainly my specialty. But on my page, I do use like the oval board, the ring board, on Mountain Gal Creations. I do use the other boards. So I just haven't been able to do too many lives on my page due to family stuff, going back and forth between here and West Virginia, and getting ready for this craft show, and so
Just been a busy
we're gonna do the same thing here, maybe. I hope. Get the nubbins in. One piece of mesh, one way, one the other. And on my page, I do tend to use other things besides just Unique in a Creek. But I do use a lot of Unique in a Creek boards and
First
stuff.
one
So
I saw you do
I love them.
that beautiful flamingo with 2 rails.
Oh yes, that turned out awesome. I think that
We didn't.
I think that was my very first live for Unique in a Creek, if I'm not mistaken. It was either the first or second live I've done for Unique in a Creek. So it's the one hanging up down there in my bedroom. The flamingo. It's got all the flowers around it. So yes, you have seen it. He's saying he hadn't seen it. Mountain Gal Creations. I actually put the link in the post for this live. So after the live, you can go back to the live, and in the description for the live, it's in there. So you can go there and
Facebook heart.
click on that, or you can just type in Mountain Gal Creations on the Facebook search, and it should come up that way. Okay, so do I add a greenery to this and then do a bow on top? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Well, I can't read that. What
If you give me a like and follow there, you should get notifications when I go live or when I post or whatever. Thank you, Tina Kelly.
It's turning out good.
Yeah, it is. Alright, so I'm just getting these and kind of bushing them out here, getting them to how I want them to look. So again, we're just going to do like we did with these. So on this first one, so that ain't gonna extend over all that. Let's see.
I will look at after this.
No worries, Miss Nancy, no worries. I don't think that's gonna extend over all that. Hello. I'm gonna try, since it's just gonna be the greenery, because I'm not gonna put any ribbon. No, hey Jace, can you do me a favor? Over there, there is a long cylinder thing with a black lid that's got a bunch of zip ties in it. These ones ain't gonna work, and I'm gonna need, right there, right down below the gnome. See that cylinder with all the zip ties? Yeah.
Green.
Yeah. I have to use a longer one. I don't know if that's essentially longer. Yeah, okay.
That's sweet.
Kind of thicker too. Hopefully it'll go down in there.
I'm just gonna have it this.
I'm gonna have to get a bigger zip tie, y'all, in order to go around these nubbins here, because it wasn't gonna zip tie. So I have to do that with the bow too. Actually, I'll just use pipe cleaners for that.
You're welcome.
Team Kelly.
And you do the. I can't see it.
Bow and add the greenery to it? I probably could, but for the sake of the live, I'm like getting down to the nitty gritty here, so I'm just gonna put
Greenery.
this in here. I don't know, maybe I should wait till after the bow actually and stick it down in, because then it's a good idea, because then that's going to hide most of that once I get the bow. So I'll leave that in there. Alright, or I might not even put it in there at all, actually. Let's see. I'm gonna use the kids bow maker from Easy Crafts. And I think I'm just gonna use the polka dot. So
It's a little littler.
yeah, so let's, I don't want that really to interfere too much. So that looks good. Okay.
Poor cat feels.
Alright. So I think I'm just gonna do a 2 loop. Don't want nothing too extravagant. I'll see what it looks like. Or maybe 1, 2, and then a smaller in the center. Yeah, let's see.
How's this?
Yeah, I'm not gonna even need the greenery unless I just kind of tuck it all around, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna do just a little over a 4-inch loop because I don't want it to be too big. So get it, bring it in here, of course, twisting it because you want the back part of the ribbon up. Don't hold it, please. You're just making it worse. Then bring it down. Kind of eyeball it. Kind of mush it down. Then I just bring the loops up and look to see if
They're even or not.
they're even, which this side is just a hair longer. So we're just gonna pull on that a little bit. Bring them up, and
It looks the same size.
now they're even. So there's that. So we bring this over here, we twist where the underside of the ribbon is up. Then you can just lay that on top of that one and get the same size. Bring it over, twist. That way you get the back side of the ribbon facing up. And just take this, put it on top of your other loop. Get the same size, press down, and I'm just gonna separate them a little bit, and then I'm gonna do a center bow. This one is going to be just a little bit smaller. Looks to be right on the 4-inch mark, which is the edge of the little kids bow maker. Laurie does sell these kid bow makers, and most of the time these kid bow makers do come with the kits. So
How many whips are you gonna make?
that's all.
6 whips.
I think that one's longer though. It is. So,
Yeah.
get my hair longer. All right, we got it. And bring us down. Cut off. Our zip tie. Well, actually, that. Get out of pipe cleaner. Alright. Pipe cleaner, since that is like so much thicker.
I go clean.
Let's see. Okay, so I am gonna zip tie, but I'll put the pipe cleaner in behind.
Long pipe cleaner.
It's supposed to be long.
I haven't seen one long as
Oh,
this.
you're
Like
full of baloney. It's a standard pipe cleaner, goober.
here.
It's a standard pipe cleaner. Alright. And we're just gonna zip tie this up. Oh, come on. Get in there. Alright. So, bring it back around too. Alright, y'all know me. I always put a piece in the middle, so I'm going to take one of these extra ribbon pieces that I cut. I'm going to put this around. Excuse you.
Excuse you.
Just put a little bit of glue on the end of each side. Fold it over to just the center. Then bring your other half and bring it over to that. Just put a dab of glue on each side. Just enough to hold it. You don't want to put it all the way down because a lot of ribbons will allow the glue to show through the front, and you don't want that, y'all. You don't want that at all. It looks awful. It looks like it got wet and it won't go away. So just make sure and do the ends. Don't tack it down in the middle, or like I said, it'll look like it's wet. So okay. Then I'm just gonna take this, go over that.
Nice.
We're just gonna glue it down in the back here. Actually got it just a hair too long, so then I'm just gonna cut that off.
Blue finger.
Oh,
Keri?
glue string. Glue string got a hold of the pipe cleaner.
It sure did.
Okay,
It
then
took
I'm
it
just
over.
gonna bring that up. Glue it down. Alright. So then
You can have your thingy back.
alright. Okay. So let's see what this looks like. Just the bow here.
Okay, that looks good. Looks really good.
Mhm.
If you can get it through.
Oh, I can get it through. I just wasn't finding the end there. Okay.
You're supposed to hand.
And of course, mesh is grabbing the ribbon.
Mesh does give me the ribbon.
Okay. So I don't know if I'm actually going to add greenery to this, y'all. I'm actually kind of just liking it with just the bow in the center.
I'm not a really fan.
Because if we
like it.
add this, it's going to be too much.
Okay,
I
we
think.
just trim some
I don't know. What do y'all think? Should we add the greenery?
or no greenery?
Or just leave it no greenery?
They're gonna act like they're asleep now.
It takes them a while. There's a little bit of a lag. So let's go ahead and we'll just poke it
Just bow.
in behind.
Okay. That's 1 point for one and 0 for the other.
Alright. And just through on the other side. I should have just went ahead and done this actually.
Are you putting it in?
I could have took it out. Well, I'm just kind of going to show them.
So we only got 1 point for just bow and 0 points for the other. I think just bow. Oh, just bow, so another point. Yes. No, yes, greenery. That's 1 against 2. Come on now.
So I think I'll move the bow up just a hair and
come on, just greenery. We need 2 more.
fan this around here.
That one, whoever that is, didn't really say.
Alright, so
Oh, wait.
there we go. Yeah, I think I'll add the greenery, but I'm just gonna kind of twist it up here around to the top. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
And then just
bow.
leave the bow down there, I think.
Just bow one. Just bow.
Okay,
Green.
I'm just gonna go ahead and zip it in because I'm not gonna sit here and take it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and zip those in. I may change my mind.
Yes.
So let me get that in there. Like I said, let me.
Gorgeous. One person said.
Good. Some of this worked down in here. Alright.
Let me think. Whatever that one is really needs to come in here for some reason.
That's Harley. It'll be alright. Okay, so
Beautiful. Always love that you do with the rail boards. Beautiful.
oh well, thank you, Carla. Thank you, Dara. You all are awesome. I love the rail boards. Like, I will say they are my favorite board to do.
Love it. Beautiful.
Let me turn this around here to me. Sorry, guys. Wait, I'm kind of
love it. Beautiful.
See it a little better. Get some of this.
Very pretty.
Alright.
You're getting some big comments from
getting it a little too poofy.
beautiful. Thank you for sharing your.
I ain't done just yet, but so we got a hole on the board or the sign.
So cute. Beautiful. Okay, we're getting some good comments. Yeah, we're not done yet now, people. Beautiful.
Okay. There's a hole down here that drives me nuts. So I drilled 2 more holes. So what I'm gonna do, I think, maybe,
Put some greenery at the bottom.
maybe,
Very pretty. I haven't tried rail board yet, but now I want to.
oh, well that's awesome. They're usually pretty simple. They don't take
Long.
near as much product as a bigger wreath. So it gives you a like a cheaper option for your customers. Now this one I would charge a little more than like what I would some of the regular rails. But
the holes.
So, yeah, I don't like holes in the foam either. Okay, I don't know. I need to figure that out. I'm not sure. We'll have to have. Let's see. I don't want that.
Can I go ahead and unplug this hot glue gun or?
No, not yet. Trying to figure this out here, y'all.
Trying the rail now. Interested in trying the rail now.
Well, awesome. I have several tutorials, y'all, available on the YouTube through Unique in the Creek. All you have to do is go Unique in the Creek, or not Unique in the Creek, YouTube, and type in "Make It Like Keri-Marie," and it will pop up. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. So let me. Grab this. So all I'm doing is using that bottom hole to cut this. So. And the outside of the board, or the sign rather.
Oh, that just about hit me in the face, Gary.
Oh, he'll be alright. I promise.
I don't even know where that went.
And we're just gonna overlap these a bit. You gotta kind of work one side down in to hide your stem. So you just gotta play with it, y'all. Alright, and then I'm gonna come over here. Take that part off. It's just too poofy with that in it. And then I'm gonna kinda see, should I just add the white flowers maybe? Let's see. Wow, those definitely don't want to come on. Let's see what it looks like with just these little white flowers. Yeah, we'll probably
Piece of the fern came off.
see if I can.
Oh man,
I wanted it off. Yeah, alright. I'll just slide this through here. Maybe. Under the zip tie. Yeah. I'll do a little more investigation on this, y'all. How I want to do this bottom. Alright, let me have that back, please.
Did it look good?
No, not with just that.
No.
It kind of showed everything. So, let's see what it looks like without the little fern piece here. Let's see. I don't know. Okay. try this again here.
Do you know
Maybe.
what you're doing?
Not really. They're learning with me. They are.
Thanks for
I've not done this
sharing.
myself.
Laurie said, thanks for sharing.
Of course, I'm gonna have to fix all this. So let's see here. I may end up gluing these on, actually.
I would take the that greenery off the
I think I'm
bottle
gonna have to.
and just glue in some with white flowers. The greenery takes away from the top.
Well, the only thing with just the white flowers, it ain't gonna look right. It needs some greenery.
Yeah.
Myself. Anyway.
Or it wouldn't look right.
So that's just my personal opinion. It's gonna have to have some
Greenery. Not a lot, some.
So do this.
How you gonna have that though?
Huh?
How you gonna have that?
That's why I took this off. Yeah.
And glue it there or something?
I don't know.
Have fun.
I think have fun here in a minute.
I mean, I think this is fun making wreaths. You would think it would be fun.
I'm just going to tuck it in to see what it looks like for now.
Put your ribbon trail over it.
Let's see what it looks like.
Put your ribbon trail over it.
Okay, I do like that.
No.
Okay, so we'll just kind of glue those pieces down in. Let me arrange these how I want it, because I'm afraid if I go to glue this other end.
Put your ribbon trail over it.
Okay, this needs turned around. Okay, slide that up. I'm gonna slide that up. Okay, watch out. I have the glue gun here.
Put your ribbon trail up.
Better put a little more. Glue string everywhere.
Only when you need it again.
It's down the way. Basically, you don't care. Got that down just a hair. All right. I have to add some more of the green around it too to have the zip tie. That's okay. You can do that as well. There's all the glue strings.
Fun.
This.
I bet the strings are annoying.
They are annoying.
Oh gosh, you put a whole. Oh.
It's alright. It's not hot.
I do.
We're backing away from it like it's hot.
No,
Okay,
you.
so
Maybe take your extra one
ends.
and
Alright. Just glue some of these little
finger kabobbers on there.
kind of fern leaf looking things. I'm not really sure what it is.
Me neither. Oh. Maybe take your extra one.
Jace, you've already read it, dude, so...
I plan on reading it again to
No, because you're not reading it to yourself. You're reading it out loud.
Yeah, I know.
There we go. Alright. Yeah. Take it and tuck it in there. And that should do it, y'all. Just kind of work it all in here. That turned right there. Okay. I do believe I am happy with that. Get back on here. Okay.
You put a zip line on the back of it. Make it
Yeah. I don't have to get a zip tie, so I can hold it up here as a hanger. And then bring you all up so you can see it. I did dovetail my ends, didn't I? Yeah. This bow. I'll have to redo the greens and fix the bow a little better, but you all get the gist, so I'm not gonna keep you any longer. I'll bring you back up. There she is. I like it. I think she turned out pretty. Like I said, I do need to fix the loops on the bow. I think they're sticking up a little too high, but there she is.
Me like it.
Look at you fall over. I think the bow's crooked. To fix it here. But anyway.
Yeah,
alright, y'all.
Crooked.
There it is.
Very pretty, thank you. Awesome, Keri. It is very nice. Love it. Oh, very pretty.
Okay. So yeah, I'll do some work on the bow and kind of fix the greenery around the bow up top here.
Yep, and then you gotta do pictures.
And then I'll do a picture and I'll post it in Unique Wreath Creators tomorrow. And y'all can check it out. Do some more fluffing and other ribbon tails and stuff. But I have to sit down without my chair.
Yep, that would have been
alright.
Nice.
Alright, thank you guys. And I will let you go. Kind of kept you on here a little longer than I intended, but didn't have a game plan really for how to do this. Yep. So y'all kind of helped me with this. So I won't be live again until the end of next month. I'm going back to West Virginia, have a family reunion and some other family stuff the first 2 weeks of August. So it will be, let's see, the last 2 Tuesdays in September or August that you'll see me. And of course it'll probably be the same thing for September because the first part of September is my craft show. So I guess I will see you guys then, the end of next month. So y'all stay safe. Have a good one. Thanks for joining me.
Bye.